Hello. How's it going with you, Laurent?
Good, thank you.
Are you in the United States or are you in France?
Oh no, how do you want me to go in France with the COVID? I wish
Well,
in France, but no, I'm home in Mendham, New Jersey.
oh, okay, terrific, terrific. Hey, Laurent. Hey, congratulations for being a part of the Spring Baking Championship.
Thank you, thank you.
So how why did you want to do something like the Spring Baking Championship? As a reality TV competition.
Well, um, let's put it that way. Let me tell you the story how everything began. It was this past August, just after the we had a big storm in my hometown in New Jersey, and we lost power for like 3 days. Um, I was kind of, already in the age without power, with the kids at home and everything. Then all of a sudden, with the big storm, a big branch crushed into my garden.
Oh,
So then I was definitely very down, like, no power. I got my garden crash. I had nothing. I was like, yeah. Then all of a sudden I receive a phone call, somebody say, hi, chef, she introduce herself and say, you would be interesting to be on the cooking show. Say, hey, why not? I have nothing else to lose anymore, you know? So that's where it started, yes.
so basically, it was like an act of God that told you to to do the show.
Kind of, yes.
Laurent, tell us more about your background. Where did you get your start? From that your original journey to
Oh
to
boy.
here.
Well, is I'm a fifth generation of pastry chef and baker, so I can really definitely say I have this in my blood. I was born into a bakery with my grandfather, with my father. So I always was surrounded into this industry since I was born. So when I decide, I didn't, for me it was very obvious. That's why I want to be a pastry chef. So that's why I was surrounded. That's where I grew up.
Would you say you have a specialty? Because obviously you're a fifth generation baker. I understand that you probably could do anything, but would you think you have a specialty?
Well, yes, I do have some specialty, definitely. Maybe some Napoleon. I love to do, a Napoleon. I have a different way of to finish up some Napoleon cake. And also my specialty, my passion is definitely the chocolates.
Then I'm going to guess that you probably presented and showcased chocolate on this show at one point or another, right?
Well, yes. As soon I tried to, as soon as I had the opportunity, I was doing something eating more chocolately or a little nice touch about chocolate. Yes, definitely.
Tell me about your overall experience on being this show. I'm actually guessing your best experience was probably the first day on set, right?
Well, yes, it was definitely a wonderful experience. It was also a kind of challenge because you have to move to another state. You have to be, you get out of your comfort zone. So that's the big challenge is all about. But on the other hand, when you're passionate about your work, what you want to do is just sharing your knowledge, sharing your love, sharing your passion with others. So, that's pretty much, the way I feel. And yes.
How do you manage your anxiety on a show like this? Because anything could go wrong at any moment.
I know. Trust me, I know. No comment on that, but Well, how can I say? I guess it come with the experience. You know, definitely when you are a beginner, if sometimes you even make mistake of beginner, definitely, you know, but you surrounded yourself with plan A, plan B, make sure everything's gonna go very well, and as like I say, when you have experience, you know most of the time you know how to fix this if it's a mistake or anything. So yes, definitely some anxiety, of course, you know, a little stress when you behind those camera, when you have those cameramen following you all over the place, and they cut you because they have a question and they try to, hey, I got it. But overall, it was a wonderful experience. And but of course, yes, you have a little bit of anxiety, especially in the beginning. But you know, between, like I say, my experience, try to do some breathing exercise, make sure you're cool in your head, and you know, get focused. You know, that's a focus. You have to get focused because you know, pastry is like almost chemistry. You know, it's you know, so it can be very wrong very quickly.
That's a good way to actually look at it. Which part of the baking, what was of the challenges that was the hardest for you? Was it the trying to be creative? Was it the planning, or was it the baking itself? What was the most challenging part for you?
I will say a little bit of all those three, you know, points. Okay, because they give you every time in the show, they give you new challenge. They switch some skill, you know, they switch some things we were supposed to do, or they switch the recipe, or they switch. So everything is about challenging, and everything is about how you're gonna manage those challenge. You know.
Was that infuriating or frustrating when they throw you what here in America we call throwing you a curveball?
I guess, you know, if you're a beginner, you get into more stress. But you know, I've been to I am my own business. I'm a chef, or those very high, you know, high profile. I've been to been chef to high profile restaurant, high profile club, big industry. So with my experience, I know how to deal with everything.
Wow, that's awesome, because it sounds like there was at no point in this competition that you would throw up your arms and give up, right?
No, no, because for me, everything was kind of manageable, unless you do a big mistake, and that, you know.
Unlike the real world, and which I actually enjoy, is the countdown of the ticking clock. How do you manage that? Because I'm not even sure if the clock is actually there. Do you know it's there, or you don't know it's there?
Yes, yeah. We know it's there, and then they tell you every time, all right, 1 hour left, 50 minutes left. So that gives you a little bit more pressure, you know. So that's why, as a professional, when you're a chef, before you begin all those the production of what you're gonna do, you make sure you write it down everything, and you create your plan for the baking, and you do step by step. And if you even more further, you can even, okay, this is gonna take 10 minutes. This is the baking 15, and that's, you write it down everything. And that's the way you can organize yourself.
Wow, that is pretty awesome. Now, with your other competitors, spending days and weeks with them, did you develop some lifelong friendships in the end, or do you just basically look at this as a competition?
A little bit of both, you know, because also you have we're living still in the COVID world, so that take a little bit part of you know, all of those beauty of friendship and everything, because most of the time, you know, you finish the show, you finish, or sometimes you go, we used to meet for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, But after that, everybody was pretty much going to, oops, sorry,
I'm still here.
to their bedroom, and I guess it got kind of hard and really challenging because COVID.
Absolutely. And it sounded like you had a really good overall experience. What do you think, how you changed for the better after this competition?
Well, like I say, it's always a great experience. You always learn from your mistake because, nobody's perfect. Everybody's making mistakes. We're all human beings, either you can be in a final or the Super Bowl, even the best player in the world can have a bad day, right? So, hey, that happened to everybody. So, hey, that's life.
Well, let me part ways with one more thought from you, Laurent. Obviously, we are speaking virtually right now because of the pandemic. How are you staying sane and creative during this whole time?
All right, so that's a good question. In the beginning of this pandemic, I was talking to a friend of mine who live in London, and he gave me a good idea. And since then, I'm doing it. He said, you know what you're gonna do every day, you take 10 minutes to maybe an hour, okay? And you work on new ideas, you work on new recipe, and you do that every day. So let's say after a year, look how many idea and recipe you're gonna have, So that's a good technique. And hey, you know what? Now, my booking of ideas is getting bigger and bigger every day.
Wow.
Yes, because I try to follow this and to work little by little, a little bit. If even 10 minutes a day or half an hour, and you look at a recipe and you look at creating new ideas or the trend, what's going on, and you create your own. And if you do that every day, that's an excellent exercise, and you don't lose anything.
That sounds terrific. You know what? I can't wait until all this is over because I want to travel to New Jersey and try some of your new ideas, and especially your chocolate.
Yes, please. That will be my pleasure. Yes.
Excellent. Well, hey, congratulations on being part of the Spring Baking Championship. Sorry, I can't ask where you placed or whether you won or anything like that, but I can't wait to actually watch this.
Yes. Don't forget, Monday night, 9 p.m.
We will. Hey, thank you very much, Laurent. Good luck.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye now. Thank you.